the Galaxy Buds are something I've been really looking forward to because I wanted to complete the Samsung ecosystem. So I have the Galaxy Watch active, and I also have the S10, and this is the final piece of that puzzle. So I have a full ecosystem that it's going to be actually fun to test out and see what it's like compared to the iOS ecosystem that I've been in for a very long time. So the Galaxy Buds, luckily, because they were so delayed, I got to pick my own color because they gave me a voucher code instead of just sending them out. And I got the black ones. So the black ones are, I haven't actually seen these around on the internet a lot, and I'm glad that I actually got them. So let's lift the box up. And there they are. Wow, they're actually a lot smaller than I thought they would be. They're pretty tiny. For some reason, the box gave me the idea that it was going to be a lot bigger. So it's actually pretty tiny, though. This is like a really cool size. Like, this is what it looks like in the palm of my hand when I close it. So it's not, small, but it's not as big as you think. You can easily have this in your pocket all day and not really think about it too much. Let's see what else comes in the box. So there's literally a tinier box in this box, so that's a fun sentence to say. In this, we get a USB charging cable in black, which is nice because I actually got the white one with my S10, so I like this black cable. And you get a bunch of these tips. Come on, come out. So there's a bunch of these hooks. These, it looks like ear hooks. There's rubber seals, I guess, to better fit the phone, and they're kind of just awkwardly put into that box over there. So when you have them all out, so you got these hooks to hook onto your ear, and then you got different size buds as well. So you got 2 of these different sizes, and then 2 of these different hooks. So overall, pretty interesting. So let me put this to the side, and I want to see what the pairing process is like with the S10. So let me zoom out a little bit so you guys get the full frame. And before I set it up, let me just open it and see what it's like. So, oh, that's a nice. It clicks open, like there's this click stage. Let me see if I could show you guys in better detail. So it opens till here. Like free motion, it just flops around, and then there it gets locked at that state, so it's really nice and secure if you're pulling it out or putting it back in one-handed. I mean, yeah, I guess one-handed if you have it down on a table or something. So that's really nice. That's something I don't like about AirPods. The lid is not secure when it's all the way open. Just a slight tap and it could close shut on you, which I found a little bit annoying, but this is really nice. And then it says L and R here to make sure that you don't get confused which one to put it in, and then there's this green light that is your charge and pairing indicator. So you can pull these out, and they're actually not heavy at all. They're really compact and lightweight. Of course, I didn't really expect them to be heavy in the first place, but it's just pretty cool. One thing that does scare me is the shape is kind of so it's, I don't know what I could say. It's just, it feels like it's easily like losable. Like if you put them in your pocket or if you put them down somewhere, I feel like this is something that could just go into any little corner and get lost. Same with the AirPods. So it is what it is. So let me put this back in and see what the pairing is like. So does it go like that? No. Okay, so this is something that's going to take time to figure out how to put it back into its charge slot. Okay, there we go. 1 and 2. So I'm going to focus in on for you there. So one thing I am noticing is it's going to take me a little bit of time to learn how to put these back into their charging positions. So, okay, so it's easy if you put the bud part of it in first, like this. If you put the bud in first, it kind of just, you could rotate the rest of the earphone to lock into place into the charging plot. And once it's in there pretty good. Even if I'm flipping it down, it's not falling out. If you shake it hard enough, it is going to fall out, but I mean, it's pretty good that even if I turn it like this, there is some magnetic force that's keeping it intact. So let me bring my phone in and let's see if I can show you guys that pairing process. Let's see. I'm going to close this and open it back up. See if I can get the pairing process to start. As far as I remember, it was supposed to be very similar to what the AirPods were, but since I'm not getting any screen or anything over here, I'm going to just go to the Bluetooth settings and figure out what's up with that. There we go. There's the headphone Galaxy Buds. I did get it in the settings. I didn't get that pop-up style menu that they showed off in their presentation. So Galaxy Wearable. So it does take you into that Galaxy Wearable app. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Setting up your phone. Why are you setting up my phone? Set up my earbuds. And it's connected. Okay, 95%. Okay, still connecting. I want to see if they have any settings or things I could tweak on this in here. So agree, manage notifications. So you can get notifications on this. Use touchpad. Okay, so there's okay, so that's not a button, that's a touchpad. Okay, that's nice. So the center part over here is actually a touchpad right over here. So this is a touchpad. That's cool. What else is there? So a single tap is to play or pause. Double tap is to answer or end call or play next track, which is kind of the usual. Triple tap is previous track, which is also pretty common. And then the last one is if you hold it down, I can change it in settings and set it to be what I want it to be, which is awesome. Ambient Sound. Turn on to amplify sounds from your surroundings so you can stay aware of what's going on in your environment. So that's interesting. So it can kind of cut out ambient noise when you want it to, or touch and hold to turn down media volume and turn up the ambient sound temporarily. You can set this option. Oh, so cool. So since it does have isolation, somewhat silent isolation, it's giving you the option to not have as much and pipe through sound through the speakers. Pairing with a phone or tablet. If you've already paired your earbuds with a phone or tablet, just open the charging case and connect them again. If they don't connect automatically or you want to pair with a new phone or tablet, put on your earbuds and then touch and hold both earbuds for 3 seconds until, oh, okay. So if I want to connect it with a new phone or tablet, just put them in, hold that touchpad down for 3 seconds and I'm good to go. I saw some people that were confused about how to do that, but that's cool. So, and again, you can charge with your phone. So the case battery level, so there's two lights. There's a light outside and a light on the inside. So the light outside right here, what it shows you is the charge percentage. So you can have it, so if it's green, it's going to be above 60. If it's yellow, it's between 30 and 60. And red is below 30. So that's cool. And of course, you can charge it with your phone, which is awesome. So let me just show you guys that. So if I hit wireless power share on my quick settings, and let me put the phone down like this. So you see the blue light blinking there, and I'm just going to put it down here. And the phone just vibrated and the light came on. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the reflection here, but the light just did come on and it is charging. So that's pretty awesome. I really think that this is one of the more useful features because I don't have to carry around a cable to charge the earbuds. I could just use the phone to charge it up, and that's really awesome. And one thing I just noticed is that if you use wireless power share, this a light is actually an indicator, which I never noticed before. So you learn something new every day. All right, let's look at some of these settings. So these are actually, they have a lot of cool settings on these, which I've never looked at. So let me go back. So here you can see it's showing me the battery percentage for the bud that I have out. I can have the equalizer set to what I want. So I'm going to hit bass boost because that's what I kind of like. I want the bass. Touchpad, I can touch and hold. Oh, that's cool. You can actually set two different things for both of them. So I'm going to hit volume down and volume up. So what is the left one? All right, I'm going to take this out really quick so I can set both up. So right, I'm going to hit volume up, and yeah, perfect. So now I can actually change volume right from my buds, which is excellent. I always really like having that feature, and kind of bugs me that the AirPods did not have that feature. So I think that's about it when it comes to features. Let me try this on and give you guys my first initial impression after listening to some music. So I just gave the Galaxy Buds a really good listen. I listened to them for about 10-15 minutes, listened to a couple of different types of songs, some Hindi, some English, a little bit of EDM, so everything mixed in just to kind of get a good idea of what they're like. And so far, I really like them, to be very honest. I really like it compared to my BeatsX, which I've been using for a very long time, and they're what I've really compared most earphones to, because those are the ones I like the most. Those are the ones that I've been using for a very long time. So this really matches that standard and I like it. The one thing I will say that the fit in my ear is definitely 1,000 times better than the AirPods, but it's still going to take me a little bit more time to get comfortable with them. They feel just a little bit weird because this is the first time I've used earphones with this kind of form factor. The one cool thing is that they include a tip over here. I'm glad they included a few extra. So this is just removable. Let me explain what I'm talking about. This part right here, you could just remove it like this and you can put it back out. So I swapped this out for a larger size, so this is the larger one you're seeing right now. That really did help it even keep it even more secure in my ear. Now I will not know how these fare until I use them at the gym, because that's usually where I really get to find out how the earphones stay in my ears. When I'm just sitting, you really don't know much, but when you're active, that's when you really find out how well they're going to stay in your ear. So the BeatsX do a pretty decent job, but they do fall out during certain activities. So I'm looking forward to see if these are going to stay in my ear better than the BeatsX, which is going to be very cool for me to find out. Now, that being said, sound quality I am impressed with. I really like it. It is a little bit bass heavy for me, and that's what I prefer. So I did set it to bass heavy as well. So overall, I'm really liking it. So the final thing I want to talk about is battery. So battery right now, I really can't tell what it's going to be like. I'm going to give them a couple of more days, kind of use them on my daily routine and see how they compare to my BeatsX and everything else. I'm hoping that they aren't too bad, because the box does say 6 hours. 6 hours does sound generous enough, but you never know with real world usage how this stuff is going to fare. So that being said, I'm going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Let me know what you think of the Galaxy Buds, especially the ones in black. So I'm very happy that I got them in black. I really do prefer my earphones to be a darker color, something that just kind of blends in and doesn't stand out, and this is perfect for me. If you guys have had your Galaxy Buds for a little bit, please feel free to tell me what you like about them. If there's any tips or tricks you've observed about getting the best battery life out of them, best performance out of them, that's something I'd really love to hear down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, guys, please check me out on social media. I have all the links down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. And I am so happy to finally have a Samsung ecosystem. See you in the next one, guys.